This tutorial is an overview of our Data Setup Wizard. In the home screen, top choice is Monitoring Setup. You click on that. And then we have the choice of either creating one from scratch, viewing what is in the meter, or viewing a stored data setup in a file. We're going to create one from scratch. You put in the meter model that you want to work with, any important memory code, what firmware version it is, and then typically you'll choose a standard study. These are for your benefit. They describe themselves. For instance, the 1 hour power quality study is 5,000 data points, 1 second logging interval. Typical is the 6-week power quality study. You can go to custom. You can set very custom levels there too. These are the operating modes. These are pretty standard. Phase to neutral voltage mode, or you can go to phase. Always positive, you always want to be in unless you need to be in a different mode. Variable frequency, for all the newer meters, this is the best mode to be in. Typically you want to be in start manually. That means you're going to press a button to start monitoring. And don't stop monitoring, meaning that if it fills up for some reason, it'll start writing over the oldest data, so you always have the newest data. For the power quality analyzers, you can also set memory allocation within the meter between the various types of captures. Typically, whatever is set in your meter originally is going to work for you very well. Normally, you won't be affecting this. Trigger mode, we have a wizard. Percent to standard wizard. It'll set everything for you. This is the levels at which power quality events will be triggered and waveforms and various things will be captured. If you don't want to go with the wizard, you can set everything yourself in great detail to get exactly what you want. When you're done, if you wish, you can put optionally a friendly name. This is internal friendly name. And you can send it to the meter that's connected, if one is connected, or you can send it to a file on your computer. I typically recommend you send it to a file so you have a record of it, and then send it to the connected meter. If I send it to the meter, it's going to write over what's in it already. It's warning me. I'm saying, yes, we want this particular setup. It's being written to the meter. It's in the meter. If I go into the remote control mode, I can see a virtual meter. It confirms that the data setup is loaded. I didn't need to go into remote control. I could just look at the meter itself. But for the tutorial, this is handy. And you'll see under the measure mode that it's indeed in phase to neutral mode, like we said. Variable frequency and always positive. Under the setup, we'll see that the log interval is 15 minutes, just like we saw up there. Input ratios, we'll check, and sure enough, all the input ratios are 1:1. So this is just verifying that the setup in the meter is just what we wanted. This can be changed at any time. If I change this from phase to neutral to phase, and we'll exit. And now I view the meter setup. You can see this has been changed to phase.